Oh, there was the 6th of November. I hope people liked the firework videos I put up from the Lewis Bonfire Show. Here we are in the orchard in Barnyards, and we haven't been had it together for a long time because of various other issues going on. And we're taking a look at, we're doing a big orchard walk today, the two of us, and making notes on my iPad and deciding what we're going to do. We're going to make some more changes this year. And here's a tree that I just stopping and looking at this and seeing that it's been grafted over. And again, it's a little bit of neglect here because this should have been, I'm not going to do this single-handedly while I'm filming, but these plastic guards should have been removed a while ago. This one seems to have removed itself. And here we have this tree is a red pippin. It's been grafted over. We're going to get rid of most of our red pippins, just keep a couple and graft these over because we're moving more in the direction now of having a larger number of rare varieties. Keep this as like a sort of a cyanwood repository, and that probably could do with a bit of trimming there because they've got a little gutter forming there, but this has grown away. And what variety was this, Julia? 'Cause I think you grafted this, didn't you?
Yeah.
Or did you give me the wood and ask me to
graft it? This was an old
it?
apple from the old historic orchard at the Titlarks farm in Curdridge, and I was asked to go and identify some of their old trees.
Yeah.
Now, I wasn't 100% sure about this, but it tasted good, so it was worth grafting.
It tasted good.
So I thought it was possibly Lord Hindlip.
Possibly Lord Hindlip.
Or possibly a Claygate pearmain. Where it was growing, it was very shady and it was yellow. But can you see this fruit?
This is astonishing.
On one of the
this
grafted
is astonishing. We see here we've got a saddle graft, and it's set a couple of apples.
Which we're not supposed to let it do.
Actually set a couple of. This is not a mock-up. Now this just indicates the extent to which we've. Look, there's the wax from the tip of the graft. It's actually grown to. It's actually set and ripened 2 apples this year. I'll put this in my pocket so we can take them home to try to identify them.
Looking at the colour now, I don't think that is Claygate pearmain. It's too.
Well, we'll try to identify it, but this is astonishing. This just goes to show that the technique works. I mean, you knew that anyway.
This is a nice strong one. Look.
Yeah. Did you graft this, or did you ask me to do it?
I think you actually did the knife work. I collected the graft wood.
That's probably the case, yeah. And I forgot to do it. That's a big piece of wood grafted in there. Just goes to show you can actually get away with quite a big graft. And that's taken. What I need to do, as I've often said to people, when you're doing an orchard walk, maybe take a camera and a notebook, but try to avoid taking any tools at all, even secateurs. Otherwise, you'll find a job that needs doing, and then you'll start on it, and you won't complete your orchard walk. Plan your work, and then work your plan. An old man said that to me once. Very good advice. Plan your work, work your plan. But I just had to stop and film this because that is really quite an astonishing example. That just goes to show that graft took well and didn't break. Normally you should not do that. We should have identified the curly bit. That looks like the work of the
Rosy apple aphid.
The devil's piss aphid, as I call it. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this tree should have had a bit more work done earlier in the year. Should have been done farm. It should have been done farm. But yeah, we've done all right here. Successful saddle graft, and there's a successful rind graft. So I'll come back later. I'll make some notes. Get my little iPad mini out. Make some notes. This has got to be dealt with. I'll probably try and do this today. I'm so glad that those apples didn't snap that off. It would have served me right if it had done, but it just goes to show you can set new fruit on a graft, and in some circumstances it may even fruit that year, but obviously I should have cut those off, and if I had done, no doubt that graft would have grown a lot more.